Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Moorabbin. This is the round 9 match between St Kilda and Carlton. Top 8 spots are up for grabs, and if you're on the outside looking in, then you simply must at some point beat someone higher on the ladder. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Saints. It's hard to go past them at home. They play this ground so well and pride themselves on not dropping many home matches.
Thanks, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Marshall wins the first hit out. Steele, Wood, who's at home? Saad doing what he does best. Caminiti, it's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Saints picking up where they left off last week. De Koning got his palm to it. Hewitt, Walsh with a chance to send it forward. There goes the kick inside the 50. Cripps, this deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Webster has found some space. The Saints showing some good signs early. Wanganeen Malira with a chance to run. Can he find a teammate? The kick is precise. Lowers the eyes. They're keeping the ball well. The Blues forcing them out wide. Wood wins the contest hands down. Philippou, dangerous to leave on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Wilson has got off the chain. Looking for 2 in a row. Higgins is the target, and he marks. Sharman is a beacon in that forward line.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Quality delivery by Foot. Conservative kick, honours the lead. And they're away. Mackay can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. White, this is good footy. Hollands. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Marshall gets his hand to it. Steele, Owens. He's been busy so far. Clean pickup. Gets his kick despite the heat. That's a strong mark.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
He'll bang this through for a point.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Saad brings it back in. Hollands pushes into space and receives the footy. White with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's made a bright start. Silvani, that's good work rate. They've opened them up here. Clever kick. They might be caught out on the turnover. Goes long. Wood working hard and being rewarded. Wilson can play on and set sail for home. Young spoils. Haynes displaying great endeavour. Have they weathered the storm? Akers in the centre square. Good hands. Wiedering. Scrounges a kick. Punched that like he meant it. Silvani is there. The Saints have won it back. Wanganeen Malira. Walsh picks off the pass. Normally delivers. Saad in the clear on centre wing. Akers. They're a big chance here. Motlop. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. De Koning wins the hit out. Cripps. The fans will be happy to see this. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Marshall showing his skills. McRae. Philippou has a paddock in front of him. Throws it on the boot. That's an impressive mark. Searching kick. Boxall. It's a desperate tackle. Caminiti does the crumbing. Can he hit a target? They could be in here if it sits. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Marshall wins it down. Steele. Caminiti. You have to be tough to play this game. We've got another stoppage.
2 rucks, please.
Rucks go at it. Cripps. Wiedering. Dangerous place to turn it over. He's given it a tug and missed.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
No time like the present. Young, all on his own. What can they generate? Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Owens, kicking for his first. Good disciplined defence. Young. He lost his radar there.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded. They've hit the ground running and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Not his best. He's got it.
The Blues won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Saints are up for this. It's a great start. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Walsh, Chera, they've given it back. Steele, will the umpire pluck a free kick? No wonder coaches go grey. Durden takes the logical option. De Koning, it must be his birthday. The Saints are playing like winners. Philippou works hard to present. Cripps wins it back. Great mark. The defence is disorganised. Philippou showing why he's such a good defender. Takes the safe option. Caminiti has charged into space. That's well played. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. McRae, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Sinclair marks on centre wing. Caminiti on a lead. What's he got on offer? Good looking kick. Burns has worked hard to present. They're moving the footy quickly. Wilson, no one's gone near him and he could make them pay.
The Saints have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Saad, tasked with the kick in, manages to find a teammate. Boxall clears the area. He's wrapped up. He's set upon. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Marshall wins it down. McRae, Hewitt with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Philippou marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Saints have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
The Saints are imposing their will on this contest. De Koning wins the hit out. Walsh, Cripps.
They are hunting the ball carrier. They're tackling with venom today.
He's besieged. The two big men do battle. Walsh, he'll be annoyed by that. That's a bruising tackle.
The Blues just can't get their hands on it. They've got to get more physical because they're being dictated to at the moment.
Good ruck work. This is great pressure footy.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Marshall showing his skills. McRae couldn't get a disposal. Wood wins the hard ball. Caminiti onto it in a flash.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
De Koning with a deft tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. That's poor play. Onto the non-preferred. Stripped of it. They've put themselves under pressure. Leans back and drills it.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
The two big men do battle.
Like Batman and Robin.
Silvani working hard and presenting well.
Well-weighted kick.
Wanganeen Malira tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Good thinking and good execution too. Dishes it off. Windhager. Webster. Little one to half-back. Sinclair has found some space.
Turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer?
They've got them on the overlap. Marshall wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Caminiti has got loose. Webster picking their way through. The Saints are out of trouble. Good work rate. Webster in the clear. That's skillful. Well played. Gives the handball away. Howard. Silvani with the big fist. White.
He's a real pocket rocket.
Kicks to space. Evans.
Marks. Will he go the bomb?
The Saints with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Time to check in with Gary.
The Blues have had less of the footy, but somehow they've had less tackles as well. That tells me they're not working hard enough, and that will have to change if they're to mount a challenge.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
slow starts, no second guessing. Trust in each other, trust in the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Let's go, come on!
Marshall wins the tap. Walsh. There goes the kick inside the 50. Windhager. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Durden says thank you very much. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Silvani finds himself unattended.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
Oh, a couple of teammates are suggesting that perhaps he should have given that one off.
Looking for a quick transition.
Windhager marks in the back pocket. Clever kick. Howard can keep it moving. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Burns. That's good work rate. They've opened them up here. Wanganeen Malira. His field kicking is normally first rate.
Caminiti! He's outmarked two of them.
Cripps is there in defence. The Blues might be about to start something. Marshall.
When one tackle just won't do. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
You've got to be quicker than that.
That's a poor place to give the ball back.
Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
The Blues have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Haynes
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
searching kick. White wins the contest hands down. Can he impose himself on the match? Silvani. And they're away. Saad. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Cripps. He makes it look easy. That might attract a pack. That's a strong mark. He will surely make this count.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Touch and go. Misses.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Sinclair, tasked with the kick-in. Windhager presents in space. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Golden opportunity here.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Critical contest coming up.
Mackay!
Read it best and will cut the margin.
Opportunity for a check side here.
He goes with the banana and he's kicked it beautifully.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Blues with the first of the second term. De Koning slaps it out. Chera cops some unwanted attention. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Marshall gets his hand to it. McRae, O'Connell, Burns trying to find a path. The kick is precise. They'll sweep this ball forward. Philippou, what can he do with it? Wood can go back and shoot at goal.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Saints are keeping them at arm's length. Good ruck work. Walsh looking to peg one back. Stocker is there to save the day. Webster had some assistance. Windhager, can he hit a target? Saad doing what he does best. Philippou gives it everything. Higgins,
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
no free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. De Koning with a deft tap. Walsh, Cripps, runs onto it and can relieve the pressure.
Caminiti, it's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. He sends them inside for the 4th time.
Punched away. You can't question his commitment. Young. And they're out of trouble. Philippou spoils.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
O'Connell kicks inside the forward 50.
Punched that like he meant it.
Higgins, he just dropped it. The Blues have won it back. Can he find a teammate? Mackay had his name written all over it. Ignoring the corridor for now. Windhager went bang. Mackay, you asked for it, you got it. They've bottled it up. De Koning slaps it out. Chera knew the tackle was coming. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Walsh, Akers hacking it forward. Good disciplined defence. He's tugged it. He's missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
Looking for a quick transition.
Stocker, all on his own. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Windhager with a chance to run. O'Connell works hard to present. They're moving the footy well here. The Blues have denied them the corridor. Honours the lead. The Saints are bringing great energy. Mackay snares the loose ball. Durden gets to the front spot. Normally delivers. Curnow has charged into space. Akers, they appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Marshall wins it. Burns. O'Connell. Terrific tackle. Rinse and repeat. Marshall showing his skills. Cripps, Hewitt. They might be caught out on the turnover. Gets his kick despite the heat. Centre square, loose ball. Caminiti, Burns, Philippou gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Probing ball. Sharman cuts it off. Can he finish it off?
Kicking at his first.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
He's off. They need a spark. Good thinking and good execution too.
Well-weighted kick.
Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. White, Cowan, thought his way through it. McGovern with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Blues are out of trouble. Hollins has found some space. He might have thought about the corridor. De Koning, he's had little impact so far. Who's got the wheels? Chera, Hollins, goes long. Stocker makes good contact. The boundary umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
The Saints would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Hill, Burns, they've coughed it up. White manages to get off a handball. Hewitt takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. De Koning wins it like Batman and Robin. Walsh. Hill in the right spot at the right time. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Binns running in support. Walsh attracted a crowd. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
The ump calls play on. Hill. The Saints moving the ball well.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
So a timely goal late in the piece. De Koning looking for territory. Walsh can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Hand pass cut off. He's everywhere at the moment. Windhager read it well.
What's he got on offer?
You can see their confidence growing.
Caminiti
Has a vice-like grip. Quality delivery by foot.
The Saints have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Saints in front at the halfway mark, but this is anyone's game. I can't see either side relenting, and it should make for an entertaining and unpredictable second half. Both sides will certainly know they've been in a contest at the end of it.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. De Koning slaps it out. Walsh, Hewitt into the action again already.
They're tackling with venom today. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Steele. O'Connell. He's still found a way. Saad gets there first.
That's commitment to the cause.
Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Saad tasked with the kick in. Cowan presents in space. Binns keeps it low. He's hit up the lead. Got to get it forward now. Caminiti competing fiercely. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
The ball's been living at one end. Cowan doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. White, he's been accosted. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Wood, that's a bruising tackle.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Marshall has rucked tirelessly. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
They'll be lucky if they get away with this. They've kicked very poorly at goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Cowan marks in the back pocket. Clever kick. Haynes can keep it moving. Good hands. McGovern. Can he find a teammate? Not his finest moment. That's skillful. Boxall at centre-half forward.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
Silvani. Got a little time here. The Blues.
Might be about to start something.
It's come unstuck. He's been quiet. Steele. Dangerous to leave on his own.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Saints are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Good ruck work. Hewitt throws it on the boot. Kemp is hard to beat one-on-one.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Critical contest coming up. Shearer, right spot, right time.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Blues need to follow that goal up. The big men fly. McRae, that's a dreadful hand pass. Gets the kick away.
Shearer, he's been dispossessed. Wanganeen Malira runs onto it. I've liked his game today.
Caminiti, great body work. The defence is disorganised.
Collard, it's a free for push in the back.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
The Blues aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
He's off. That's good vision. Cowan works hard to present. Searching kick. Silvani outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. He's got an option in the centre square. Sharman kicks to space.
Young, they are hunting the ball carrier.
Almost threw it out. Is that holding the ball? Takes the short option. Honours the lead. Well played. Haynes
Getting involved. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Marshall has got on top. Steele is a clearance beast. They've given it back. Blasts away.
Wanganeen Malira.
Spoils. White. Can he impose himself on the match? Kemp had his name written all over it. Haynes.
Webster. They must be sick of the sight of that.
He didn't break stride. Good looking kick. McRae gets to the front spot.
Wood can run and carry. The Saints on the ball now.
Philippou. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Silvani didn't need to be asked twice. Shearer wins the contest hands down. Windhager
Will bail his team out again.
good kick.
Caminiti in the clear on centre wing. Boxall. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They've bottled it up. Marshall has had his measure today. Steele. Boxall.
Solid tackle. We will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Steele has brought his own ball.
Caminiti.
In the centre square. Marshall.
Boxall. Wilkie. The fans will be happy to see this.
We've got another stoppage.
The Blues. Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Steele. Boxall.
Navigated the traffic. McRae under pressure. Hill. He's set upon.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Marshall continues to have his way.
Steele rolling the sleeves up. He's done brilliantly. Silvani wins it back. Great mark. Probing ball. Cowan has found some space. Haynes, and they're out of trouble. Marshall
Takes an excellent grab. They've got them on the overlap. Wiedering with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. The kick was centimetre perfect.
He hasn't been himself today. Wilkie cuts it off. They're well drilled. Wanganeen Malira demanded the footy and got it.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Snap around the body. It's there.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Saints with a steadying goal.
Marshall is teaching him a lesson. Wood, Chera, Wilkie doing what he does best. That's not going to work. Durden, was that a throw? Wanganeen Malira is calm in a crisis. Steele, the Saints look well drilled. Good thinking and good execution too. Hill, Durden wins it back. He's besieged. The umpire will have it. Marshall is giving him a bath. Hill, Boxall, the Saints should score here. Punched away. O'Connell takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Saints having a good third term. Marshall has been dominant in the ruck. Wood, Hill, what can he do with it? He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Young got his palm to it. Hill, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Haynes normally delivers. That's not a good kick. Philippou, this is a big opportunity. Just has to hit a target. Garcia working hard and being rewarded.
Taking out some frustration possibly.
O'Connell. Wood says thank you very much.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
A goal there, and I might have been tempted to declare this match settled.
The ball's been living at one end. Cowan. Clever kick. White pushes into space and receives the footy. They've got to get a wriggle on. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Quality delivery by foot. They desperately need a goal. Hollands on a lead. Sets a task for the forwards. The Saints were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Blues have just got to start hitting the scoreboard. They've stood up well defensively, given what they're up against, but they look impotent forward of the ball. A couple of quick goals can turn this around and put a different kind of pressure on the opposition. Scoreboard pressure, which is still the greatest pressure there is in football.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No second guessing. Trust in each other, trust in the game plan, and back yourself.
De Koning got his palm to it. Chera, Steele, mops that one up. Owens has it within range.
The Blues might not have a way back if this goes through.
Kicking for his first. He had no interest in taking any chances.
I don't think he was under sufficient pressure there.
Looking for a quick transition.
Haynes,
Marks in the back pocket. That's well played.
not a lot of positives today. Sharman handballs it to nobody. Collard, he's wrapped up. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Marshall wins the hit out, like Batman and Robin. Going at his second. He's run into trouble. Haynes affects the turnover. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Chera. Collins. That's good work rate. They need a spark. It must be his birthday. He's had little impact so far. Hill, dangerous to leave on his own. The Saints are playing like winners. Wiedering. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Akers, McRae with the intercept mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Sinclair. That's a big play.
This would make it very difficult indeed.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The Saints, in this form, would challenge anybody. Marshall, he's worth his weight in gold. Hewitt. Sinclair tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Wilkie, that's a bruising tackle. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that. This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. Gee, they're playing well. It's a dreadful mistake. Great play. No one can mark.
The sprint is on.
Evans, desperate defence. Scrounges a kick.
The Blues are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
Marshall looking for territory. Steele, Wood is folded back.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake. Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
That won't be a goal. It might not even score. No, it has scored, but a disappointing result all the same.
They're not getting many good looks at it, so you can understand them wanting to have a ping when they get a chance.
Sinclair brings it back in. Stocker can keep it moving. You can see their confidence growing. The Saints have winners everywhere. Can he hit a target? Haynes went bang. Durden runs onto it. Stocker, ever reliable.
I felt that one from here. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Marshall could do this with his eyes closed. Wood, dangerous place to turn it over. Has a ping. It won't be a goal. Curnow read it best and will cut the margin.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Blues snare a badly needed goal.
Marshall wins the tap. Wood on the same page as his ruck. Chera. Akers is cool under pressure. Can they get two in a row? Howard
Is proving hard to pass. Bouncing ball.
That's poor play. Not his finest moment. He's generally a good kick. Akers finds himself unattended. He doesn't waste many.
Curnow outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
He's got 2 already today. Can he add a third? Not yet. It's into the post.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
He's off. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Wanganeen Malira works hard to present. Windhager throws it on the boot. O'Connell pounces. Gets the kick away. Higgins cops some unwanted attention. No way through there, and they'll reset. De Koning, a rare win. O'Connell, 1 step ahead. Great smother. Cripps, Chera, they are hunting the ball carrier. We'll have another ball up. Marshall showing his skills. Hill, Chera, thought his way through it. Wanganeen Malira making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. And out of play.
The Blues.
Haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough today. And it's not just the midfield's fault. Their rebounding defenders have lacked their usual panache.
De Koning, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Cripps, good disciplined defence. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Saints are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
De Koning with the tap. Cripps gathers. Akers, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Marshall, they cannot keep him quiet. Binns, Cripps. He hasn't struck that well at all. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Blues.
Have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Marshall has had his measure today. Hill, McRae, got to get it on quickly. The kick is precise. Kicks laterally. Can they get it forward this time? Little one to half back. Caminiti has got loose. The Saints look well drilled. Philippou has found some space. Probing ball. Cripps cuts them off yet again. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Saad, all on his own. He lost his radar there.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
They've got a problem now. Just has to hit a target. Silvani is a rock in defence. The Blues might be about to start something. Haynes working hard and being rewarded. They're moving the footy well here. Useful hand pass. Doesn't often waste it. Wilkie spoils. Akers. And inside 50 goes begging. Dishes it off. Wanganeen Malira. I've liked his game today. Kemp makes good contact. Wilkie, can he force his way through? McGovern is there to thwart that play. Tries a safe ball. Binns pushes into space and receives the footy. Hollins makes position. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's careless kicking. Searching kick. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? The defence has fallen down. McGovern with the